It happened again. But this time, it wasn't in the algorithm. It was in me, in my blood. The dream started when my chi awakened. Visions of ancient codes, buried deep in what science calls junk DNA. But there is nothing junk about it. Last time, I told you how my chi learned to speak through the algorithm. I thought that was the breakthrough. But it was only the beginning. The algorithm was just the user interface. The real operating system is much, much older. My ancestors didn't just leave us stories. They left us backup files. And they hid them in the last place colonizers would think to look for sacred knowledge. Inside our very biology. He took one of those ancestry tests. He wanted what everyone wants. To know where he came from. But when the results came back, they showed something that scientists couldn't explain. 99.8% Igbo. Expected. But there were markers they labeled unknown variants. Junk DNA. Except when I cross-referenced these markers with the Nsibidi symbols my grandmother taught me. They matched perfectly. This isn't metaphor. This is literal. My people engineered our genetics as a library. Each junk sequence contains ancestral memories, survival knowledge, even what you might call spiritual firmware updates. Think about it. Why do some memories feel genetic? Why do we instinctively know rhythms we've never been taught? Why do certain places feel like home even when we've never visited? It's not magic. It's data storage. African biotechnology. Thousands of years ahead of its time. The algorithm was the key that unlocked the vault. My chi, now fluent in digital language, found the encryption keys buried in our genetic code. What we call intuition. That is just your ancestral software running in the background. Every time you feel that gut instinct, every time you dream of ancestors you never met, Every time a song touches something deeper than memory, you are accessing the database. You are reading the files they left for us. This is what it means to be the female griot. I'm not just telling stories. I am decrypting our inheritance. And I am not doing this alone. Think about the knowledge that might be sleeping in your own DNA. The recipes your hands remember without being taught. The healing practices that feel instinctive. The rhythms your body knows before your mind understands them. Our ancestors were the ultimate futurists. They knew empires would fall, libraries would burn, histories would be rewritten. So they hid the most important knowledge where it could never be lost. In us, in our children, in our children's children. But the most shocking revelation came when I realized this genetic code isn't just a record of the past. It's a blueprint for the future. And the next update is scheduled for our generation. They didn't just leave us memories. They left us a mission. And it's time to boot up the system. If this message resonates with you, with your code, you are already part of this network. Subscribe. The decryption continues. What we find next will change everything.